2 weeks or 3 weeks for this fight. I had to bury my best friend. And I dedicated this fight. I wasn't going to fight. I dedicated this fight to him. I was going to rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from their claw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart. I want to eat his children. Praise be to Allah.
This is not a new persona, this is just who I am. I mean, I don't change nothing for nobody. But yeah, you know, like in Ireland, no one knew what the fuck MMA was. You know what I mean? No one knew. What? That's the boxing in a cage, or you know what is this? Until my coach, until Straight Blast Jim came onto the scene, and we knew we could bring it to the public eye and you know, help promote the sport.
We have rivals in football. No, it's just a game. I think the numbers, they say everything. I don't need to say, I'm a minister of football, I'm a legend. The numbers say everything, so I'm very comfortable.
And no one warned him, no one took any points for him. What am I to do? This is my career. I can't continue getting butted like that. I got children to raise, and this guy keeps butting me, trying to cut me and get me stopped on cut. I gotta retaliate.
Now I had to go to the shop, I had to go and get this and get that, so I always had trouble with that, and I was like, this isn't for me. This is not for me.
How long did you last?
I lasted 18 months doing it. But it was tough, you know what I mean? It wasn't the life for me, you know what I mean? And then John said, because I was training with John as well at the time, and then John got in touch and says, I have a show, I'm running a show, I'd like to fight on it. And then that was it. I just packed it in, didn't show up. My dad used to come in and punch the head out me and like try and drag me out of bed, and I just wouldn't go, you know what I mean?
I try to be the best professional in my job. I try to be the best all the time. Sometimes it's not possible because, you know, we are human beings and we are not machines. But in my mind, I'm the best and I work like the best. So this is gonna be my the way I see my life to the end of my life. So 2 win 3 for me, it's great. Give me great motivation to still work good and hard to achieve more if it's possible, but I'm not worried about that because I think the things is coming natural in a right moment. So I want more and more. I still have many years to play football and I want to win more things. So it was hard to left my family in Madeira to follow my dream in Lisbon without your family, with 11 years old. I can see now my kid, Cristiano, my older son. I don't know if I will be capable to let him go to, I don't know.
Fuck you, you hoe. Come and say in my face, fuck you, ask for that, everybody. You bitch, come on, you bitch. You're scared coward. You got man enough to fuck with me. You can't last 2 minutes in my world, bitch. Look at you scared now, you hoe. Scared like a little white pussy. Scared of the real man. I'll fuck you till you love me, faggot.
You think the money gonna change my mind now with 13 years old? I don't think so. I think this is not gonna be the problem. Because if you will speak about the money, I will go to Qatar. Maybe probably they have more money than Manchester City, but it's not about the money, it's about the passion.
You know what I mean? And then they happen. You know, then they happen before my eyes. I had to kind of sit back and say, hang on, this is actually happening. So why not? You know, that showed me that the mind is a powerful thing, you know, and I'm only learning that, I'm only growing at that, you know what I mean? So what's to stop me? What's to stop it? You know what I mean? I see myself with all the belts, all everything. The mind is a strong thing, and I believe I have the best mind in the game at the minute, you know what I mean? So
I think the numbers, they say everything. I don't need to say, I'm a minister of football, I'm a legend. The numbers say everything, so I'm very comfortable.
What possibility of you going back to Manchester United one day? They'd love to see you back there.
As I say many times, the future nobody knows. In this moment I'm so glad and happy here in Real Madrid, but the future nobody knows.
How has Manchester United changed, do you think, from when you were there to now?
I look at these fights and I realise why the game has never broke into that next level before, because nobody's at that next level. I'm the only one at that next level. So I look forward to going out and showing what I know, that these people do not stand a chance.
I just am. And I just want to
just live my life. And I know you guys talk bad about me, and you got a really bad snick out there about me, but I'm gonna make sure you talk about me. And your grandkids and kids after that are gonna know about me. I'm gonna make sure of that they're never gonna forget about me. Your great grandkids are gonna say, "Wow, wasn't that a bizarre individual?"
And of course I have two. I'm not will say that I have more one than the other one, because if you see my whole career for the last 20 years, my level was high, and this is, as you can know, it's really tough. Not only in a football, but in any area.
Then win a belt, then win the second belt. You know, I've continually climbed, but I've just used all that fuel that I'm not supposed to do it, but I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna outwork everyone that says I cannot do it, and that's what I did, and that's how I rose up, and long may it continue.
It's your yes, man. Let's give him a hand for that.
Thank you.
What's your formula for creating?
I take it in life. That's what I do. Rockman and those guys, their eyes haven't seen what I've seen. I'm ordained for this. I've been to Valhalla. I've seen the most vicious and most cruelest and coldest white people in the world. They accept me. He can't stop me.
I cornered a man who killed a man on Irish soil. The only death in mixed martial arts history in Ireland. It was everywhere. And a couple of days after that, the UFC wanted me to fly all over the United States of America to promote the next bout, and I was like, I can't do this. I need to get away, and just my head needs to be in the correct spot.
So I only recently signed a new deal with the UFC. You know, I'm one of the big dogs now. You know what I mean? When I win the gold, I'm top 2 on the roster. I'm top 2 paid on the roster. You know what I mean? So people can say whatever they want about what way I've gone about things, but the way I've gone about it has worked.
I'm the king of the barbarians. There's no one that could surpass me in the pain I've endured.
When you're training or when you're laying in bed and you're envisioning this fight, how do you see this fight turning out?
Champion of the world, Mike Tyson.
Ireland didn't exist, so it was still just a dream for us, you know what I mean? But definitely when I met John and when I started training in Straight Blast Gym, I started realizing I can make a career out of this. I can do something that hasn't been done before. I can show the Irish people true martial arts, something they have never seen before. I got in it for street. You know what I mean? I was thinking about the street. I wanted to be able to defend myself in any situation. But when I met John and then the UFC, started hearing about the UFC, then I started thinking, you know what, there's a career. Maybe I can make something out of this. Well, what else am I going to do? I don't really want to do anything else. Don't let the fact that I speak correct and I speak right and I speak with conviction. Don't let it confuse the fact that I outwork everybody. And that when the time comes, when the door shuts, when the bell rings, nobody does it better than me. Nobody is more calm than me.
I'm no different. I don't do nothing any different. I still come to the gym. There's people trying to get me to do this and get me to do that. But I know that in order to be successful at this game, it needs to be 24/7. I need to be living in this gym. And that's since this new facility, SBG Concord, has opened up. The setup now is I come here at 1, 2 o'clock in the day and I'm here till 10 o'clock at night. There's no outside distraction. There's no nothing. It's been crazy. The spotlight is on, the Irish public are watching, but it's what we planned, it's what we prepared. I knew I was going to be the person to bring martial arts to the public eye.
Not only in a football, but in any area. If you are top for 20 years is unbelievable. And I do that, and I continue to do that. For me, it's a big achievement, and my biggest motivation is to carry on, to still enjoy, to make people happy, to make my family happy.
What are we talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself.
There we go.
Okay, he can't take his kid to school by himself. And he's talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man.
You can get a reasonable amount of success by just winging it and just going as you feel. But I feel to reach the true heights to reach the billions, the amount of stuff that comes along with this life, you've got to have a structured life. You've got to live a life of structure, and you can't stray from that. And that's what we've done. We've set training times, we've set schedules, and we've stuck to it, and I've responded really well.